Hello, guys, and welcome to another review of Power Book 2. This is the final episode, episode 10. And yeah, I'm not really feeling this show anymore. I've kind of gone out of it. The writing is just too bad. I can't watch a show that has bad writing. Maybe I'll give the first episode a chance when season 3 comes around the corner. But yeah, at least we've got, Power Book 4 now. Tommy Show's out, which I'm going to be watching that. I'm probably reviewing it later or upload it on Tuesday. But yeah, because I plan to upload this today, which you're probably watching it now. But yeah, I guess it was an okay finale, but the writing is just so bad, man. I mean, I don't fully know who's proper writing right now, but man, I mean, I know it's a woman, but that's not the reason why the writing's bad. It's because I just don't know what to do with the directions and stuff. It's just really weird, and then how they made Zeke so dumb, and also they basically kind of finish up Tariq's story, which yeah, obviously I'm going to talk about spoilers because it's the finale. Because yeah, basically, his goal was to get custody of his sister because of what happens early on in the season, and it basically all gets sorted to a degree where we get to see Tasha like near the end, and I'm just getting this part out of the way now because I'm just basically saying how they basically end the show, or the main plot of the show, or should I say season 2 at least, and making what Tariq's still doing pointless now. Like I don't even care about following Tariq anymore since most of his story is kind of done after the end of this season. So what he planned to do to get his sister to safety and everything, or get custody. What he basically does is finds a way to get custody and then gives it to the mother Tasha, where she's in witness protection. So I guess the sister's now in witness protection with her. But Tariq can't really be a part of that somehow. I'm not really sure, but yeah, because if he was, then his story would be done. Like he has no reason to continue doing what he's doing. Which to me, he doesn't even have a reason to continue what he's doing. He could just easily focus on his education, completely get out of the game. Which that was actually his plan in this episode, to completely get out of the game, get rid of Dante. Because he's kind of on his back as well. So that's why he works with Monet in this episode, which I'll get to that stuff. Jesus, that was messy. Like Monet, what the hell? But I'll get to that. Yeah, but basically by the end, Tariq kind of gets to a point where he can either just focus on his education and stuff, and just build a better life for himself, and maybe one day get to see his family again, or stay in the drug game, which he stays in the drug game to get power. That's his reason, because the show's called Power. Yeah. I feel like they should just after this season just completely get rid of Tariq. Just focus on the family, because with how things end with them, Jesus, that's gonna be a lot of drama, especially with how crazy Monique was in this episode. Jesus Christ, she wanted to kill both Dante and Lorenzo. I mean, I knew they was gonna kill Dante, like that was obvious. Yeah, because to me, he's more of a bigger problem since he's a snitch. He's like a snitched on people compared to Lorenzo, who just got out of jail, and she's really only because I don't really know the real reason why she'd want to kill her husband. Yeah, because what? Just because he wants you to, not be in charge anymore, and wants you to like actually have some time to actually have peace and all that. Like I just don't get it. Like she's that obsessed with having all the power that she doesn't want to sit out. And I mean, I don't blame her to a degree, because she was kind of holding things down for like 10 years while Lorenzo was in prison. But geez, you're willing to kill him over it just because he wants the power back, man. Monique's just crazy, man. Jesus Christ. So things don't really work out for her by the end, which I'm happy for. I mean, yeah, she kills Dante, and I guess Dante was probably going to kill Tariq, so yeah, I understand her reasoning and stuff, because I guess she's still working with Tariq. And Kane doesn't really want to work with Tariq, but he's kind of helping out, so yeah. And they kind of have like a kind of bonding experience, even though they hate each other, with how, Tariq has to kill his dad to protect his family, and he has to do the same, otherwise something will happen, which, he doesn't actually kill Lorenzo, instead he saves him. Yeah, and they're basically going around saving the other family members because there was a part of a plan to kill both Lorenzo and Dante. But there was kind of what Monique does. She mixes up things to make him look, basically to have her master plan. Like, because she's always like 3 steps ahead. That's what Lorenzo says, and he's definitely right, man. Because her plan was to kill Lorenzo and Dante without both sides knowing, because each person had a different plan. Diane, Drew, like they all had different plans. Kane, he was supposed to kill the dad, yeah, to protect the family. But Drew and Diane don't know about that side. Like they just know about killing Dante. I think. I mean that was Tariq's goal, but I think he knew about both. Not sure. Yeah. Wow, Kane, he just knew about killing the father. He didn't know about killing the Connect as well. Yeah. But I just feel like Dante made the most sense to get rid of him than Lorenzo, and then things just get a bit mixed up with Zeke. Oh God, Zeke. He's the dumbest character I've seen in a TV show for a long time. I can't even think of the dumbest character I've seen since Zeke, because man, he goes inside the police station to ask about Paula, then he just walks out like. It just makes no sense how they did that scene. Like he asks about Paula, like if there's a case, and he just walks out. And if that was me in the station and someone just came in asking about is there like a case for Paula, then it says no, like it's not an ongoing investigation, and he just walks out. I'd be like, wait, get back here. What was the point of you coming in? Do you know something? Like, yeah, it's just Zeke in these last few episodes. He's so dumb. Oh my God. His sister has to find out his real age for him. Just all those kind of things that were going on, and he's probably not in the NBA anymore. But with how things end for his character, Jesus, when Lorenzo's trying to go after Dante, but he accidentally kills Zeke because he was going in the plane to leave. But yeah, that was just a mess. And money. That's the thing she cares about the most. She's willing to kill both Lorenzo and Dante just to protect Zeke, which that's who she loves the most, I guess. He was the one who was gonna have a future as well. And they've never really fully explained why she cares so much about him. Yeah. I don't know. This finale was just very messy. The way how they rushed things as well. Especially with Tariq's case. But then Braden, I guess, redeeming himself by taking the fall for the drugs situation. Yeah. So it doesn't make him look guilty. With the murders and stuff. So it kind of gets him away from that. Because having a drug charge as well, yeah. But Braden, backs him up and all that. Takes the blame and stuff. But, his father can probably bail him out anyway, so, yeah. So, at least they're friends again, I guess. As for Effie, there still wasn't a reason for her to kill Lauren, and now that's going to come back going into the next season, which, they had to... They probably only killed Lauren because they needed it to, continue a storyline in the next season. Because to me, it still makes no sense why they killed Lauren. There was no reason. She could have just left. And now that's going to cause problems, like... The person who's writing right now, they're not really crafting things that well. Yeah. They really need to pick things up in the next season, otherwise I'm done with Power Book 2. Yeah. I just hope Power Book 4 Force, Tommy's show, is a lot better than this. I don't even know who's writing it, so yeah. But I just hope I enjoyed the first episode anyway. So yeah, basically, Lorenzo's just going to keep that secret that he killed Zeke because Monique finds out from that cop who Zeke went to. Yeah. He basically tells her that her son was murdered. She was, but like her reaction, yeah. Because that was everything to her, Zeke, so yeah. And how Lorenzo's going to have to keep that secret. And when she finds out, there's going to be wrath. A huge wrath on Lorenzo for Monique, man. Yeah, I don't know if I missed anything. Because it's been the part about Tariq, basically finishing up his storyline with getting custody and then giving it to, Tasha. Yeah, it's just a lot of things didn't really make sense in the end with how fast he got custody of his sister. Like, I don't think it would have been that fast to get custody. Oh yeah, also stuff with Tate. Yeah, how he just gets rid of that guy and he takes his position. Because that's to set up his show, Power Book 5. I forgot what it's called, but I know it's Tate's show. Yeah, so he's going to be getting his own show, which I've known that, yeah. So yeah, not much to say there until we see his show. And I guess his brother's going to be working for him, even though he got him fired, but... Yep, okay. Makes sense. The writing right now... I just can't watch shows that have really bad writing. Like, there was a time where The Walking Dead, which most people, agree with this, that Season 7 and Season 8 are the dark times of the show. it's where most people stopped watching, or at least half of the audience. I kept watching because it's my favorite show on TV, and it still is since from day one. Season 7, to me, it wasn't as bad as what people said, but I understand why they stopped watching, man. Seeing our main characters being slaved by the villains for a whole season, them just getting stomped on and just getting killed, yeah, and losing our favourite characters and stuff. Yeah, I don't think people would want to watch that for a whole season. But, Jeffrey D. Morgan's performance was amazing, so he kind of carried that season. Because if he wasn't so good as Negan, yeah, I'd probably be on most people's side with that season. But then season 8, the writing, what the hell was that? And that's basically what I'm getting right now with this show. Like, what the hell are they doing with the writing? They're ruining it. Oh my god. Because that was the first time I ever had doubts with The Walking Dead. Yeah, season 8, like, the writing was so bad. They even did it better in the comics. Oh my god, when you do a better storyline in the comics compared to the TV show that has potential to be even better with, because it was the war season, the all-out war from the comic that was done so well in the comic, and they do it so bad in the TV show. I mean, don't get me wrong, the action was nice, but if the action is the only selling point, then you're kind of missing the point, because there was a lot of conflicts and stuff that was going on to make things more tense, and, the storylines that was going on, just, they did it so much better, basically. And, yeah, the person they decided to get rid of in that season, huge mistake. Yep. And I'm just going to move on from The Walking Dead. Yeah, because it did get better from season 9 and 11. So, yeah. I mean, look at Boba Fett. That show was suffering from those first 4 episodes, which I liked episode 2, but when we get to episode 5 and 6, man, they've given us the best stuff from Star Wars in a long time in live action. Yeah. Which is crazy. And it just sucks that Power's just kind of going downhill. Yeah. The last time I really enjoyed Power was, I guess, season 6, like the final season, 5 and 6. Well, season 5, and then season 6, yeah, and then Power Book 1, a good start, I guess. Book 2, and Book 3, Raising Kanan. Like, I liked it, but then there was some elements that was just kind of slowing down the show. So yeah, we'll just see what they do with the show. Yeah. Fix up some storylines and give Tariq a reason to keep doing this, because right now, to me, he doesn't realize that he doesn't really need to do this anymore. He could just focus on his education. I'm not sure if he could still get that money from his father with all the plans he's made to stop Tariq from doing Pacific stuff and knowing that he'd go to jail and all that, man. Yeah, but for now, that's my wrap of season 2 of Power Book 2. Carry it for book 4. Hope it's way better than this, because Jesus, it was messy. Yeah. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.